What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 61 of the ANR Weekly podcast. We are so glad that you can listen to us or watch us live on our YouTube platform. It is awesome. We got a wicked show today with really, really cool topics to get into, but I've got to bring in a couple of my friends. They're probably somewhere hiding in the Oscar studio. Don't want to get slapped, but they're somewhere there. We'll find them. Where are they? There they are. You guys hiding good?
I'm always curious what reference you're gonna bring up.
It's a good reference today.
Yeah, I don't have to think harder. That
I love that meme someone posted of Nicole Kidman actually it took Will Smith slapping Chris Rock to get her to move her face, because the joke is every time she's in the news she shows no expression. It's hilarious.
So how's it going? Busy day? Busy week?
Busy week. It feels like it. It's just started.
Well, it's the first of the week, right? So that's where we're on, right? Oh, look at that. All right, let's get into it. We got cool stuff to talk about today. I don't want to get into the stuff, but let's start off with what we watched and what we got. Take it away, D.
What did I watch? I watched a little bit of Halo because you mentioned it was out. I'm not a big Halo fan, so
yeah,
I just had like an unbiased viewing, and it seems decent. I wasn't as bad as a lot of people were for the reason you mentioned, and I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but it is entertaining. I watched Kingsman as well, or The Kingsman. I don't remember what it's called. The prequel to the other movies.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I watched a little bit of it. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then as for what I got, so my pre-order came in. I didn't even know I pre-ordered it. I probably didn't.
That's nice.
But Sheldon, she's like, I don't think you called for this, but I put it on your account. Cool. Thanks, man. And then I got this 3D printed kit. It turns this Miles Morales into Blue Beetle.
That's awesome.
For anyone viewing. And that's it. It was a slow week for toys, but I got Loki and that kit, so it kept me busy.
All right, Chris.
What about you, Chris? What'd you get?
Oh, wow, that was the
I worked.
We're used to D getting so many things and watching so many.
Not
things,
even.
right?
Yeah, didn't get comics, didn't get figures. Yeah, Chris is still waiting, even though I said his name.
Yeah. So for what I've watched, I went back to watch all the Resident Evil movies. I do enjoy some of them. And,
really? No way.
Yeah, I do.
He
I know, shocking. Yeah. I thought I'd try horror out. And what I don't know, was a crazy last week. For what I got, I didn't really get anything. I'm working on another Shi'ar custom. I'm almost completed Lilandra. I'm just working on painting the silver pieces.
That's so nice.
I'm happy with how
you're burning through those.
This is my fourth one within like 3 months, and then right after her, I'm going to be doing the character Corsair, not the one that's Cyclops' father, but the other one who's got like a space translucent body with like stars in it. So I'll keep you posted on those and post to social media. So check us out. And
is this spelled the same way too? Like,
yes.
That's weird.
Not to complicate things, but I think because that character was created in the original comics, and then Corsair was brought in a little more in the 80s or early 90s.
Gee, what do you're a little bit of a aficionado in this area?
Oh, I hate when characters have the same name. Just
who else has the same name?
There's Adam Warlock, and then there's Warlock from the X-Men or New Mutants.
Oh yeah,
they just do that.
Well, no, but
that's differential. But yeah,
anybody else? I can't think of anybody else that would have the same.
It's few and far between.
Yeah, it's weird. You'd think they make some changes, minor little changes, right?
Yeah, that and Groot. used to be a villain. Like he was a completely different. But then they retcon that. There's a whole thing. We won't get into that.
Yeah, we wanted to
don't have time
not go
for
till
that.
tomorrow morning here.
Yeah.
Although in some places we're pretty much up against the clock here. But all right, okay. I guess I'll go next here. Yes.
Yes, I'm done. Sorry. I don't know why I'm out of it. I'm sorry.
Have some
I'm
wine.
here.
Or while you're,
I'm like,
talking to
we're
us.
talking about our first topic right now, right? Right.
Yeah.
Jeez.
What did I watch? I watched Superman and Lois. I forward through all the boring parts and get to the fun parts. I think the show is about 45 minutes long, and I watch about 20 minutes of it. That's it. But I get my take on Superman, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. I had my good take on it. And I'm out of here. I watched the Halo like D did as well. I'll get into that in a second when we talk about some topics here. But what else? I don't remember anything else I watched. No, not. Oh, I watched some Netflix show like Formula One racing. I watched that. It's called Drive to Survive or something like that. It's good. I don't have time to watch the actual races because they take like 3 hours to finish, and they're all like 5 o'clock in the morning because most of them are European time. So what I do is I watch this Netflix show, and it gives me the entire year's rundown plus the behind the scenes in like 6 episodes or 7 episodes, and I'm like, perfect. I knew the whole year what happened, everything in like 7 episodes. Perfect. I don't have to spend like 8 months watching an event unfold, right? So I did that, and I got some stuff that came in the last couple of days. I don't know what happens to me when I get stuff coming on Tuesday and Wednesday because it's so far away. We finish our episode on Monday night, and then on Tuesday I get stuff, but I always forget them. I should write them down as a professional. I should do that, but it's been chaos in the last 6 days here, right? There's a lot of changes happening at ANR. We're moving into a bigger place because we just need more space.
Is the other place is no more, or do you have 2?
No, the other place. Oh, what do you think? We're ballers here?
I think you are. Look behind him. Look behind him.
Stop that.
Tell me.
That's a virtual background. It's not a virtual background.
It's not a ridiculous question based on my interactions.
No. We wanted to keep one base of operations, so we're
summer studio. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it's an AC in it, so we're good. Just one base of operations. I think it'll be a little bit easier for me to get more content out as well, whether it be pictures, videos, whatever it is. I'll be more active, I think, than we are right now. People are like, oh, really? You do enough things already. I just think that we could do a lot more. We could do a lot more and bring more to the community. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It is going to be in the next 2 weeks. Going to be crazy. There's so much to do, but I'm excited for this new move. But I do have a bunch of stuff that I can show and talk about for everybody who's listening to our podcast, and we thank you for listening. So I got Kirby from for the Switch. It's my first Kirby game. I'm blocking the barcode because it's someone can access digital content from there, so I don't want to do that. So I got that. I'm excited to play this. Apparently, he can pretty much eat anything in the game and use it as a way to get around.
Oh,
so he ate a whole car.
You've seriously never played Kirby before?
No, I've never played Kirby. No, I know who Kirby is, but I never played it. So
is it like did it look too cutesy before, and it like you didn't feel?
No, it's just one of those things you just never look at it from afar and like that's cool, but I wasn't a huge outside of Mario and Yoshi. I wasn't a huge Nintendo fan for other characters. I liked them; they're cool, but you can only play so much, and then I just never played them. So I'm like, I saw them. I'm like, you know what? It'll be a fun game. Oh, stop it! I'm not even gonna read that. You guys can read it if you want. It's a Xavier one. I did get 4 of these. These are Star Wars 50th anniversary ARC Troopers. So I got 4 of them. I'm no longer building eight characters for army building. I'm just gonna do 4 now. I might have to get rid of some of my 8 ones because of space. But yeah, 4 ARC Troopers. I know Questions by Matthew loves those ones. I got Mace Windu.
Oh, I keep seeing
Got
him.
him. Yeah, he's all right. It's the same face sculpting.
Yeah, they just
right?
changed his. They just changed.
Yeah,
his
it's just
costume.
costumes changed. That's it.
Yeah.
I do like the new costume though. I gotta say, I do like it. I got Obi-Wan because why not? When the show comes out, they're gonna go all skyrocketing. So I just want to get one now. So I got him. The face does look pretty nice. I like it. What else? Bear with me, folks. Crosshair from Black Series. A lot of Star Wars came today and the last couple of days. Crosshair got that. And then I've got the Batman animated series figures. I got the
Oh
blue,
yes.
the purple and gray,
Mhm.
right? So this is his first of the variant or whatever you want to call it. And then I've got this one here, the Red Hood one. Got that.
I was so tempted to get the Batman and the Joker.
You got to get the Batman and
They-
Joker. If you're gonna get two, just get those two.
I got them from the DC Direct line where they're the deceased figures.
Mhm.
And, maybe I will because I love the look that they did for the animation.
So I got
Ooh, that one's nice
Des-
too.
Deathstroke here.
Nice.
I got that. I have Robin and I pre-ordered Catwoman. She's coming out. She looks great. Yeah. She's got the Selena Kyle, the green eye with the blonde hair as an alt head too.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it's I pre-ordered from Zavi, Canadian version of Zavi. So, but I just pre-ordered it there just in case I can't find it locally. I think GameStop is ordering them. I don't know if they pre-ordered them or not, but GameStop is bringing them in. I've seen a bunch of Robins at GameStop.
And Toys R Us has tons of them right now.
Yeah, so I'm assuming they will get it, but I just pre-ordered it just in case because I don't want to drive around all day looking for Catwoman. I think that one's going to be pretty hard to get because of the alt face.
Yeah.
So, and I also got this from Holothon here.
It actually worked out for you.
I got two of them. Yeah, I got two of them. They showed up this morning. That was quick.
Open up the cover.
Oh yeah, sure. If anyone's wondering what I'm holding, if you're listening, I'm holding the Toxicity, the glow in the dark, toxic man here. Mutagen,
that's cool.
Mutagen man.
Muckman.
Sorry, Muckman.
Is that Muckman?
Why can't I say things today? But yeah, glow in the dark version of it, pretty much exactly the same, just glow in the dark. This one does not have a broken antenna though, folks.
Just give it to Chris.
Funny. Funny.
Oh.
Oh, you are so funny. Hey, let me do the review on that. I promise I won't break it this time.
I bought a second one of that one just because I don't know. I'm OCD with that, I guess. I bought
It's
a second
funny. I see a bunch of people having problems with Holothon, and you got
yeah.
yours,
I
no
want
problem.
to. I'll talk about it in a second here. I did get this Power Ranger here. You guys heard about this earlier,
Okay,
right?
that was
he's-
Target exclusive.
Yeah, Mighty Morphin Tyrannosaurus Sentry. He's got the cape there.
He looks pretty cool.
He's
He's got. I don't know about the felt marker on the chest area.
the abs.
Yeah, I mean, I see it from their point. Like, if they were to chisel and cut that through, that would cost a lot of money to do. And then how is articulation going to work for ab crunch and stuff like that, right? So I get it, but I know D's not happy with it.
Yeah,
Right?
it's whatever. It's whatever.
Whatever. D's gonna get it though. You're gonna
Yeah.
get it, right, D?
Yeah.
See, there you go. See,
He's gonna be like that old man. Get off my grass. Where's my articulation?
I do that now. What do you mean going to be? I do that now.
I do want to give a big shout out to Toy Crusaders Trevor because he actually went to Toys R Us in his city and found them for me.
Is Trevor
And
on today?
Yeah,
Oh,
That guy's awesome.
Trevor,
I
are you
really
here?
want to give a big shout out to him. Thank you, Trevor. I really appreciate you. If you don't know who Trevor is and don't know what Toy Crusader is about, I implore you to go to TroyCrusaders.com and go check them out. He also gave me the Black Ninjetti as well here. Now I have two, but hey, I'll take them. It's all good. I'll keep
A
one sealed.
prize, maybe?
Hey, stop that. We'll think about it. I got tons of stuff to give away here. I would definitely want to give away lots of stuff. We're going to give something cool away during the month of May as well in April. So stay tuned for that. I got some cool things to give away. But you got to be a
X marks the
subscriber.
spot.
Yeah, well, you got to be a subscriber to our YouTube channel. If you want to win cool prizes, go ahead and subscribe, leave a comment, and we will pick somebody every month randomly, and we'll ship it out to you if you're in the North American region. And yeah, so and also go check out all of our platforms on social media: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. We're all over the place at Astonishing NR. Go check us out. Say hi to us, and Chris might even say hi to you if you're nice, right, Chris?
Maybe.
Yeah.
No,
think
of
about
course
it.
I would. And just a little drop, because I know our YouTube videos have been a little sparse right now because of the move and the change, but for all you customizers out there, go check it out. I did the first custom corner where I showed how to highlight and contour male features on your action figures. So go ahead, watch it if you have any questions, because the next custom corner coming up, I'm going to be focusing on a female figure's face, and I'm going to do the whole 9 yards. It's highlight,
Nice.
contour, makeup, lipstick, products that I use. So it's going to be great. And yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah, once we get your station set up, then you can go ahead and do that. We'll work on that. Yes. Thanks for mentioning that. I appreciate that. Yeah, we are gonna do content. We are gonna do the Moon Knight talk. I'm gonna actually do the Moon Knight with our new segment that we're gonna be launching during the Moon Knight. It is called Popcorn Chicken. Awesome logo by our good buddy here, D, who just killed it with the logo. He just basically, what I was thinking, he just put it on, and I'm just like, wow, telekinetic here. It's just like, bam, right on.
Well, you don't say
I love
anything,
it.
so I'm like, is this like what you're looking
No,
for?
I said popcorn and
No,
chicken.
no,
and
I
I'm
don't
like,
mean I don't mean you didn't say anything,
Oh,
but like
okay.
I'd come back and be like, yeah, perfect. Like, do you have critiques? Like, nope, this is where I was thinking. I'm like,
well,
okay.
it was exactly what I wanted. Like, I'm like, dude, how does he know? This is exactly what I wanted. I was like, oh, this is so awesome.
At least you didn't get weird and him eating his own self.
His own leg or
you know?
something. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
God.
more up your alley.
Hey,
his own chicken wing.
Halloween theme.
Oh yeah, Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we can do it in Halloween
yeah.
theme. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he could be eating,
eating his
instead
little
of popcorn, he's
babies.
just eating a drumstick, right?
Yeah.
He's eating his babies. Popcorn chicken.
Nuggets. Oh my God.
Oh.
Yeah, no, so we are going to be talking Moon Knight. It is going to be, I believe Justin will be joining me on that. You guys are welcome to do it. We haven't really nailed down the time. I was thinking of doing it just after the show ends in the middle of the night, but because we're moving, I haven't had my base of operations set up, and I don't really want to yell here because it's very close to where my family is. So I don't think they'll appreciate me at 1 o'clock at night yelling
have
about,
to
oh
yell.
my God.
You don't have.
Oh
to
my
yell.
God. Oh, what are you ready to whisper?
Yeah.
That's a great show.
It's like that SNL skit. Welcome to the delicious dish. So today I made water, crisp lettuce, and it was delicious.
Customs by Matthew says, I freaking love Kirby. Yes, Kirby is awesome.
I hear he
Compromise.
sucks though.
Wah, wah, wah.
Dad joke.
But
Get this man out of here. All right, let's get into our. So, in light of what happened over the weekend,
what happened?
I will get into it. So I won't get into the actual event, but I should get into it to kind of bring some context here. But we all know during the Oscars there was a giant slap that was heard around the world. Mr. Will Smith was upset at Mr. Rock, not Dwayne, the other Rock. It would have been hilarious to see Dwayne and him slapping. I don't think he'd be slapping Dwayne, but Chris Rock was the host, and he said some things about Mr. Will Smith's wife, Jada, to which Will Smith did not like. Well, he first laughed and then saw his wife did the eyeball roll and got up and said, okay, I got to handle this. The question is, did he do the right thing or the wrong thing? We know it's wrong to hit somebody, especially assaulting somebody like that, no matter what the situation calls for. But I'm not going to get into that. Neither are we. That's for something else, for another show. But I wanted to sort of do a twist on that. And instead of doing rapid takes, I decided to do something called the slappies, and it's either you. So I will read out something, and you either want to slap it or you want to hug it. Okay, so slap it because you don't like it, hug it because you embrace it. You think it's nice, it's fine. So we'll start off with D here first, and then Chris after you. Halo developers 343 and shoemaker Wolverine are making Halo shoes. They're going to be priced at $225 US, and only 117 pairs will be made. Should they get slapped for only having 117 shoes made for a huge franchise, or should they be hugged and embraced for making it rare and unobtainable for most people?
I don't like stupid supply and demand type. I'd slap them for that. They're doing that on purpose.
Give him a big old round slap. There you go. Chris, what about you?
If you're gonna do some shit like that, at least do like a Kickstarter or like what Hasbro does with their HasLabs. If you get enough people, don't give us 117 pairs for the entire freaking world. So it's a big slap in the face to the fans, and it's a big slap in the face back to them.
I know, I agree with you guys. It's a big old slap in the face. 117. Like, where do they come up with this number? Is there a reason? Do I not know something about Halo?
That's gonna sell out in 2 seconds.
Well, by bots. Weird. By bots.
Yeah, by bots. And it's weird because the price is so low. You'd figure it'd be like $1,000 minimum if you're only gonna make that.
Yeah. But what they're going to probably do is release those ones, and then they're going to see how successful that is. And then they'll do a slight alteration to it to make it slightly different and bring it out a bigger
colors.
Oh, wow.
Colors. Because Halo, armor has different colors. So they'll do a purple one, a black one, and a red one, and a blue one. I don't know. I just think it needs a giant old slap for something ridiculous like that. All right, next one here. Holothon releases for international buyers are not going smoothly. Customers are complaining about the expensive shipping prices, specifically to Canada and the UK. And then customers are complaining that there's no mention of what figure and when are they going to be releasing them. It just randomly happens. Do you think they deserve a slap for the way they have done this, or do you think they deserve a little bit of a hug because they're trying to get the stuff out to international customers?
A slap for me because I found out more details today. Someone reached out to their customer service on an error on the figure they received, and their response was, "Oh, we don't handle this. NECA handles this. Reach out to NECA." So if NECA's handling it, why is this shipping triple? If it's like their sub company or something, like I don't know.
So I had to order 2 of those to justify the shipping price because it was weird. I ordered 1 and the shipping was almost the same as ordering 2.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this doesn't make no sense to
me. But then
on
NECA's website, everything else is flat rate, $15.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then someone said it was done through Costume. Like that's the billing company.
Yeah, Costume. Yeah, that's the place. Yeah. One thing I will say though, there was no customs fee. With NECA, you sometimes I'll have to pay customs fee depending on where it's coming from. But with these guys, it was just straight to my house, no customs fees. But having said that, it was delivered by FedEx, and sometimes FedEx will send me a bill 3 or 4 days afterwards. So I'm gonna wait till next week's podcast to see if I actually got a slap with the customs fee or not, because it's happened to me before where they dropped off something, no mention of a fee, nothing, and then I get a letter in the mail saying, "Hey, you owe $44 for a fee about something that we dropped off." Something we dropped off.
They're notorious for doing crap like that. That's why, you know what? If a company can ship out United States Postal and it transfers over to Canada Post, I'd rather deal with that because at least I know I'll get it. There might be a slight customs fee, whatever. It's being imported from the States. But obviously my reply is a slap because, I'm tired of hearing, thank you, slap them fuckers.
The slappies are pretty hot here today.
Because I'm tired of people using COVID as a reason to hike up and jack up their prices. Because we've seen it within the last month or two, and even within the last year. It's ridiculous, and yeah, big slap.
I agree with you guys. Giant slap. Even though I got my figures in, I still don't understand why the price of shipping is ridiculous. Yeah, honestly, there's no excuse. And if what you say is true, D, that NECA is handling the customer service, why even do this in the first place? I don't understand what was the purpose of this.
They like gave
Like,
it all to someone else, and then
I
any
don't
error
get
that
it.
came in, they have to fix themselves anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
What's the
weird.
purpose of doing this? Like, are they sponsoring this website? Like, are they in partners with these guys? There's got to be something that behind the scenes we're not aware of. And if
Yeah.
somebody is aware of it, let us know. I do want to know what's going on here. Like, what was the point of all of this? All right, next topic here. Warner Brothers has acquired Black, a comic book show, a comic book that was made in 2016 by Black Mask Studios. It's a world where black people have superpowers, and a film where it centers on a young boy that discovers his powers after surviving a violent crime. Uh, soon after
Yeah,
finding
Batman. Didn't we just get a Batman movie?
finding himself in the middle of a war. What do you guys think? And I'm gonna say one more thing because right now you're probably gonna say hug, but let me finish. The gentleman, Brian Edward Hill, who is also a producer on DC's Titans, wrote the script.
Slap.
Are you going to slap Warner Brothers for making that decision of having Brian write the script? Or are you going to hug Warner Brothers for their bravery, for bringing Brian to write the script?
I don't call that brave. That's a slap. That's not a brave thing to do. That's just lazy.
No hugs from you guys, huh? You guys are a bunch of meanies.
If you're gonna bring a character to the forefront, at least I've never heard of this character, to be honest with you. So
D, have you heard of this comic book?
I've heard of the comic. I never read it.
Okay.
But I've heard about it.
You know,
Yes,
if you're gonna be bringing something to a production style TV show or even a movie,
it's a movie, I think. Yeah, that's what I think it is.
You're gonna want at least, you know, some people to hear and slightly know about it, but I guess it's hard to say because in that case, you know, people probably never heard of Captain America or Thor. I know it sounds shocking to say now, but back in the day when those movies came out, so I'm meh. I'm not a slap or a hug. I'm meh.
It's a side hug with maybe an elbow or something.
It's a side eye.
Okay. Oh, side eye. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll have to add that to our repertoire here. I would definitely want to slap them because I don't know. Like this is a personal opinion on it, right? I didn't find the last season of Titans good at all, and to have him come on, I'm a little bit worried. But hey, let's see what happens. Maybe he can redeem himself because the first season of Titans was good, and the second season of Titans was partially good. So maybe this is something that he's going to be good at, but we'll see. What's a Teen Titan? It's a boy band, just like Foo Fighters.
Oh, jeez.
R.I.P. to the Foo Fighters gentleman. I don't know who he is, but I remember some of our guys. The drummer, R.I.P.
I believe.
Yeah. All right. Final topic. Final of those little slappies we call it. Back to Halo again. Halo TV show decides to show Master Chief's face. Gamers around the beloved franchise, for the most part, aren't happy that they did this, but the writers have said it takes place in a separate universe, not from the gaming universe. Therefore, they are able to show the face and change the whole storyline. Do you think this is like easy way to get out of this? Do they deserve a slap for lying out of the you know what? Or do you think they deserve a hug for their bravery? What do you guys think? Go ahead.
I think they that's a cop-out answer. I don't think they had that plan. I think that's a slap for being lazy with that answer.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's a slap because, you know, if you're gonna give the main character the Master Chief title, he's still Master Chief. So I'm just like, did Zack Snyder write this episode? Or
here's my thing. Like I've always said this from the anytime we discuss something is if your core audience is upset, that's not a good thing. You want your core audience to be happy because they're the ones that's going to carry this forward. They're going to spread the word out to people who are not audience to come watch, right? But if the core audience goes out to the world and says, hey, this is crap, don't even watch it, how are you going to grow the viewership, right? I don't understand why companies don't think of that. Oh, some do, but largely they don't. They just think about the general audience, thinking that they're going to have new viewers all the time. And for Paramount Plus, which is where it is, I think it's important for them to make sure that they nail this because they don't have a whole lot of content that people are diving to go and pay for their monthly subscription because we've got a million choices now. Amazon, Netflix, Disney Plus, HBO Max. People have so much money that they can spend a month on services. And right now, Paramount's not even in the top 5 of the pecking order. So if you want to climb that ladder, you better hit on these exclusives that they call it on their service platform, right? And I just don't understand this. I don't get it.
So, okay, so let's look at it at a different context. We are getting a TV show, real live action show of Halo. They're going to have to show the character. It's not like a game where it's like to be continued and we've only played him with the mask on. Like, does he not show up in any other scenes? Like, doesn't he eat? Like, he shows up for a dinner date and he's trying to eat through his helmet and the food's just falling all over.
So that's the counter argument that I had other people say. And I said to that, I think, why not sort of, move it along near the end of the season, make it dramatic, pull it out, draw the audience in, or the general audience, and get them to be curious. Who's behind that mug, right? Just like the Mandalorian, right? We didn't get to see the Mandalorian's face right off the bat. We were curious, we were interested. We knew at some point we're gonna see. So I think for me, that's a problem here. It's like right off the bat in the first episode, you showed off his face. I think they should have waited a little bit and just get that excitement and hype going a little, and then show the actor's face. Because yes, it's an actor that wants to have his face shown because that actor has aspirations to do other movies. And if you have a mug, a helmet on his face, you're not going to see his face and the way he acts, which is a large, contribution fact to getting another gig down the road. They want to see you and you acting in your face expressions, right? D, what's your take on this? Sorry, Chris, go ahead.
Go ahead,
Are
D.
we doing a Canadian standoff here? Okay, I'm gonna go.
No, you go.
You go. Sorry.
Apologies. Sorry.
I'm with Alvin. In fact, I thought they could have never shown his face. Just don't have scenes where he needs to take his helmet off. I'm not mad that they didn't do that. Like, I don't care. But if they insist on removing his helmet, do it closer to the ending.
Do it at episodes 5 or 6 where I've built up the excitement. I'm ready to go here. I want to see who this guy is, right? JL says Paramount Plus is a barren wasteland where shows go to die.
The other thing they could have done. I
totally agree with you.
For this is, in the show, they could still have Master Chief without his helmet on, but do it from angles where you don't see his face. It's almost like the Dr. Claw.
Shadows, right? Little shadows, right?
Like it still keeps that mystery, and you're like trying to lighten your computer or TV screen to see if you can see any features.
Just the eyes or something like that, right?
Yeah,
that would be fun. That would be fun. It's just a giant mystery that you want to see, right?
Or have a scene where he's eating like Chris wanted, but it's the back of his head.
Yeah,
and then when they talk to him, he seems annoyed that they're disturbing him during his meal.
Yeah. So do they get a giant slap or do they get a hug? That's the question.
A slap. They timed it weird.
All right.
Yeah.
A giant slap for me too as well. That is the slappies. And if you guys like, we will do the slappies down the road. We'll change it up with rapid takes and slappies. We'll kind of go back and forth whenever we have good content. All right, let's get into our first topic. D, what is our first topic?
I have no idea.
While I set up things here.
Is it the Joker?
You pick. Okay, you know what? Let's go into the Joker. You want to talk about the Joker?
Yeah, let's talk about the Joker.
Okay, let's talk about the Joker. So the deleted scene of the Joker dropped, and the internet went nuts. Everybody went nuts. But they all had their own reasons and different versions of why they went nuts. Some people are like, "Oh my god, it's so awesome," and other people are like, "Oh my god, what is that?" Right? Like, what are they doing here? I want to hear from you guys. What did you guys think of the deleted scene? And what do you think?
I'm all Jokered out. Like I'm like, hey, we got a movie without the Joker, even though he isn't in a lot of them, I guess technically, but like I just wanted them to focus on the Riddler and Penguin, and then they shoehorn Joker in some fashion, and then I saw the scene, and I don't know what it is, but they keep trying to make him as grotesque as possible now. Like it went from Heath Ledger where he had the cut scars. I was like, okay, that's cool. Like I like that look. And then Arkham Asylum, he had like burned face. And I was like, okay, well, he fell in acid. Like it's fine. And then they had him on Gotham where his hair's falling out and his skin's like melting. I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. And then in this, he's like all boily and his skin's melting off. His hair's falling out. And
look at that.
His teeth are all, he has a scar in the back of his head. And
that's just that's grotesque.
I don't know. Do you see the teeth one?
You have the teeth one. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my thing here.
Here, I'll try it out.
Well, these do not. I'll give my take.
Yeah, what do you think, Chris?
You know what? I really enjoyed it. Joker is a character that I do love compared to Catwoman. And, I really, really enjoyed this scene and thought, they could have really cut something out of the movie and put this in there because it would have been a nice little piece to have. Because I like this deleted scene better than the movie ending where both of them were laughing hysterically. You
like that one?
No,
like that?
No, he doesn't like that one. No, he said he doesn't like it.
No, because I just found it annoying. I'm like, okay, the Riddler is smart and now he's laughing like the Joker. He's not the Joker. I don't know. But no, I really enjoyed this scene and wish they would have added that into the movie and took out, maybe about 5 minutes of another piece that we could have
5 minutes.
Without.
I think they could have took out like 25 minutes.
Well, I'm just going by the length of the scene, but I know it was kind of a slow paced deleted scene, but I think it was needed because he was finding out more about who this Riddler was.
Good God. Look at those teeth. Go to a dentist. Go to a dentist, buddy.
And now living in a world where, we've had The Walking Dead, things can be a little more disturbing than normal because, I'm sorry, when you get acid sprayed on your face and you look like Jack Nicholson Joker, I'm like, please, his skin wouldn't be that smooth.
It was pristine. It was like ivory. It was like perfect.
I'm like, maybe I should do that.
It was just an acid bath. Took all the dirt and residue, and it just.
I'm fine with it. Go ahead.
I can't stand it. I don't like it at all.
Really?
What about just him as a whole, or do you like his acting? And
I don't like the acting. I don't like the look. I don't like anything about this Joker. Now, I want to be proven wrong because this is an important character. If they don't get the Joker right, you can forget about this trilogy. This guy is the guy you have to get right. Of all the characters, you got to get the Joker right because of the history, because of everything that entwines Batman and Joker. They are good and evil, yin and yang, that needs to be there at the forefront. Of all the villains, this is the most important character in the Batman lore, right? So I'm hoping this actor, who's the gentleman that played in the Eternals, right?
Yeah.
I forgot his name, but yeah, he played one of the Eternals. I'm hoping he gets it right. The look, maybe throw some Joker paint on there. I might forgive that look a little bit, but I'm not a fan of that grotesque look. I understand your point of view, Chris, that he has to look a little messed up, but they didn't mention that he's got the acid sprayed on. I believe Reeves even mentioned that he didn't.
Oh, that's a before?
No, yeah, they said that he doesn't have that storyline.
They said it's a birth defect. He can't stop smiling. So
yeah, and he's got that laughing syndrome as well. where he
So
continuously
here's a
laughs.
question for you guys. So this is supposed to be the second year of Bruce Wayne. So
Yes.
we're learning where his roots are. Is it too soon to introduce the Joker as he is now, or would you like to see a new origin story
I don't
in
want
the
to see any
second
more.
one?
I'm
No,
really
I don't
burnt
want.
out.
I'm
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 burnt out
Okay.
with Origins.
I'm
I'm burnt
glad
out
he
with
was
Origins.
already there and
Yeah,
already
yeah.
detained by Batman. Like they already have history, and that's all we
Yeah.
need.
I just want to see him amp up and trick Batman. Like, hey, you got me once, but guess what? I'm more crazier than you think, and I'm just getting started. Like what I'm doing right now and what you caught me with is nothing to what I'm gonna do to you in our history here. Like that's what I want to see. I want him to be present at every Batman movie in some way, whether it be direct or indirect. Like I'm going to F you up with my team here, whether it be the Penguin, Mr. Freeze, whoever it is. Everybody in Arkham is going to some way be influenced by me to make your life living hell, right? That's what I want to see. I want to see the Joker's influence on other villains. And I don't want them to be as crazy as him because he's the clown prince. But I
Mhm.
want to see that. Maybe that is going to convince me, and I'm going to forget the look and just if the actor can play the character and kill it, I'm going to forget all the other things that go with the Joker, with the look, the outfit, whatever it is. Just play the character well. That's all I'm asking. So let's see what happens in Batman Part Two. Hopefully, he is the main character because they haven't really mentioned anything. One would assume, right? Unless they're gonna just keep dropping us end credit scenes or spoilers for all three movies and say, yeah, he just in the background the whole time. But we're gonna talk about the other ones.
That'd
That
be
would
kind
suck.
of cool though if he
You
was
really think
playing it in the
so? That would be
background.
annoying.
That'd be a Thanos
Well,
thing.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
and then they'd lead it into one big ending. Because
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I would really love to see a Batman movie, not Teen Titans, of Scarecrow. Like that time, because I think it'd be a great style that they're
Mhm.
filming and the look. I think a Scarecrow or even a Poison Ivy would be a very interesting.
Poison Ivy. Poison. Do you think they'll do a Poison Ivy?
It's
I
hard.
hope.
She borderlines the realm of superpowers. Well, she clearly has superpowers.
Because this is a very grounded
Yeah.
version, right? So I'm wondering, which is unfortunate because I would love to see Clayface. I would love to see Killer Croc, Man Bat, some of these characters, right? I would have
Some
loved to
of them
see
you could
these.
get away with, like Killer Croc. You in some stories he's just a really big guy with a skin condition. Like you could
Yeah.
do him still. He wouldn't look the
And
way you wanted him to.
yeah. I get that they want it to be more grounded, and I get that for the first movie, but you can't just keep doing movies that are grounded by human characters. People are going to want to see, characters with abilities.
Yeah.
That's the DC universe isn't just all around Batman. It's a big, expansive universe. So
If
play
they
off
do
of
it
it.
right, if they do it
Yeah.
right, you could get like if the acting is perfect and the story is perfect, you could get a genuine reaction to him seeing a superhuman for the first time. Like
Mhm.
But Reeves
like
has
a,
gone on record saying that this is not connected to any of the DC universe movies
oh
they're
yeah.
doing.
But if they
He's
decide to go superpowers, like him responding to like seeing Superman for
okay.
the
Well,
first time or something.
let me sorry to cut you off. Let me ask you a
Oh
question.
yeah.
Are you guys okay with that or not okay with that? The fact it's not connected to the bigger
I'm
DC
fine with it.
universe.
I pick up comics all the time and they don't tie into each other. So I'm just treating
Okay,
it the same as I treat that.
fair enough.
I don't like it because you're taking something that is this big and giving the ability to be that big, and you can't expand on that. Because if you say you're not going to do it, what if you need an integral character to be introduced, but you can't introduce it because it's got some kind of superpower? Well, you said you're not going to, and now you're going to do it just because you're cutting off so many resources, and don't shoot yourself in the foot. That's all I gotta say.
All right, fair enough. Are we gonna go
Wait,
watch it when it
question
comes out?
though.
Okay.
Christopher, like the Dark Knight trilogy, didn't really have superpowers, and everyone loves that. Like the Christian Bale one.
Yeah.
They could keep it at that level and still be perfectly fine.
Do we need six grounded Batman?
Yeah.
movies?
Well, we don't. Yeah, apparently we
I'm
do.
good.
I don't know.
Like,
Well,
who
I'm
are
not
these people that keep asking for the 6 grounded?
And I'm not saying like introduce all these superpowered characters. I'm like, even if they introduced one, it throws in this new element into a whole movie series that's supposed to be grounded. You want to stir the shit.
That's what I mean. Like his
Um,
reaction to seeing it for the very first time. Like,
yeah.
as far as he knows, there's only normal people, and then there's him,
Yeah.
who's above normal, and only because of his resources. And then the next thing you know, Poison Ivy shows up, and plants start moving around. His
Yeah.
whole world just changed.
And he could use that as a way to, oh my God, I really need to develop my technology and make weapons better. See? Hello, you're welcome for
and
the
then the penguin could
storyline.
walk in, and when Poison Ivy grabs him by the neck, he'd be like, "I got you." Right?
That's why
I
is that
got
your
you.
favorite line? Why
I
do you like
got
that
you.
for?
I'm gonna, I have the power to kick you from this podcast.
I'm gonna hashtag that. I got you. All I need him to say in the HBO Max TV show is that a million times. That's all I need him to say.
Just have
It'll
that
be
as
the
your
greatest
ringtone.
show on TV.
Just make that your ringtone.
Oh yeah, I know. I should get him that. Right? Does iPhone even allow you to do that?
I have no idea.
I'm just joking. All right, let's get into our next topic. If I can get this actually working.
What is
D,
it? I'll set it up. What do you want?
No. I'm going to try to work it. I'm brave. Okay. I can do this.
You can do share and then slides and then drag and drop them from your computer.
Okay. Thanks, D.
We know what we're doing here at Astonishing News and
yes,
Reviews.
We're so on top of everything.
The back of my head, I told you not to include that. Thanks.
But yeah, so our next topic is about the toy news, right?
Hair loss.
Not hair loss. Toy news. Well, what do you want to start? We want to start with Brooklyn?
Yeah, sure.
Let's talk about Brooklyn here then. All right, what do you guys think?
I'm excited for him.
Nice.
Mainly because I don't know, they're just so detailed. Chris, what do you think?
I love the look of him. I always thought he was a cool looking character. The only thing I have an issue with these, now that we're seeing more of them, is his wingspan is quite amazing, but for like posing in a display, you're gonna have to have a lot of room for these figures.
Two of them takes up a shelf.
I was just thinking, you know how NECA likes to give us accessories? Could you imagine they give a box set of just folded wings?
I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to do, because Goliath's
for all the characters, just a giant box of just folded wings.
I'm sorry, but you're taking a beloved cartoon that has such a huge following, even to date. Like, even though I wasn't a big fan, I know how big this cartoon was because I did watch a couple episodes. You don't need to entice your consumers to buy another figure. You're giving us these figures that we haven't seen for so long. People are going to buy Bronx
I don't imagine people saying like, I'm not getting Brooklyn because I got Goliath and his wings folded down came in his box. That's all I need. And then
no, I'm sorry. You're not going to do that, especially with NECA figures. I'm sorry. They give us amazing accessories with this. They could have included folded up wings. They don't have to worry about losing consumers not buying the entire set. There might be that one odd person who might buy the one figure of the character they love, but most of the time with figures like this, people are going to buy all of them.
I'm not a huge fan of this show. I mean, I did watch it, but I wasn't like
obsessed, right?
I wasn't obsessed or like, oh, I need these figures. But I like the way they look, but I just wonder, like, could they not have made them like leather or leathery feel wings, where we could
like bendable?
I would pay an extra whatever $15-$20 more to get those wings, right? Just because like I have both the Goliath and his opposite, what forgot his name.
Thylague.
I got him, and they're obviously repaint of each other, but the wings, I'm so scared. Like if it falls off a shelf, bye wings.
Because
Forget
they
about
do
it.
feel a bit fragile, right?
Well, I just saw somebody online. I can't remember who it was. Their Demona, her wing snapped in the
Oh,
package
damn
from
it.
where it attaches to the top. There, it just snapped. So when he took it out of the package, it was already snapped,
Oh.
and that's it. Done. You can probably glue that thing, but I mean, you paid so much money to get this. Did you like?
Yeah.
We're
Oh, mine
the
are gonna.
experience.
I'm taking the wings off mine as soon as I get it.
Now, here's the thing for you guys, because I did used to collect the collectible label Barbie figures, like the fantasy ones. And, I do have a Cher figure from when I seen her in Vegas. The problem is with clothed goods and even leather, that would probably raise the price too high. And over time, soft goods do wear down. Like my Cher doll is still in a box, never saw the light of day, sunlight, and the shiny leather part of her outfit has all faded.
Interesting.
And that's just over time, and that happens a lot with soft goods. So
You don't think it's the haze of the Cheeto chips in your living room?
no,
Oh,
it's
okay.
not.
Okay.
But clothing does break down, and we're moving into a future of sustainability where clothing will break down even more. So that's the thing. Fabrics, there's some good points of it, and there's some bad things to it. So with it's a 50-50 thing. Like I could only imagine when the team was putting the idea together, we're going back and forth on how they're going to do the wings.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
okay, well, like
I'm not
here's the
even
thing.
mad by it, but like, just
Yeah, I'm not
keep them.
upset. I'm just
Yeah.
happy that people fans can get this figures because they never made a gargoyles figure in the last what? I know they made figures a long time ago, right?
It's been like
But
20 years or so.
yeah, exactly. So I'm happy for the the fans of this show to actually get figures in their hands. But on the flip side of things, if it breaks, if you're a fan of something, if your toy breaks, are you not upset? Are you not like, now I gotta go and chase? And NECA stuff, when they sell out and they're gone, their value skyrockets. Just go ask the people who missed out on Bebop and Rocksteady, right? They skyrocket, and it's unattainable for a lot of people. So I'm just thinking, in a couple of years, let's say Joe decides to go buy Goliath and loves Goliath, and one day Goliath takes a nosedive off the top of his shelves onto the floor and goes into smithereens. The wings are snapped into two. Goliath is going to be what? Triple, quadruple its price by that time 2 years from now or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at it from that point of view. Is like, maybe they come out with a wing box set to appease some of these people. Maybe, who knows? But I just think that if you're gonna make something like this, maybe have an optional wing already included in it. And if you're a hardcore fan, you're gonna pay for it and get it because you want it. I don't know. Am I crazy for thinking that?
No.
D, would you pay extra for an additional wing if it's folded?
Yeah, I'd pay extra. Just throw it in the box.
There you go.
$20
See?
on it.
There you go.
But
All
like,
right.
don't give them the sunglasses. Give them folded wings.
Sunglasses are pretty cool though.
They do look cool.
That's true. I know. And that's the thing I don't get is like NECA is known for accessories. And it's just like it just
Speaking of accessories, Speaking of accessories, I don't want to. This is such a tie-in. I bought this, by the way. I bought this.
Oh, you did?
I bought this because I want you guys to come over and have a play day with me.
Play dress up?
Yes. The apron will go on you, and then I'll get
That'll
the
fit
mop.
my pinky finger.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. We could play thumb puppets.
Did you get the other accessory pack? Did you get the one from the first movie or no?
No, I did not.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't get it because at the time I wasn't sure if I was going to go deep in this show. But apparently I did. So I got that. I also got this 4-pack. This is going to be for one of my boys. Probably.
That's the accessory set.
Sorry, this 4-pack right here.
Nice.
So I know D's such a huge fan of their face. He
Oh
loves
god,
them.
I hated Donatello's face in that movie.
Why?
I don't know. It just looks like compared to the first movie, it just looks like someone like squeezed his like.
It's
he
okay.
looks just like
Donatello's
the
not even the top 3 turtle, anyways, so it's okay. Nobody cares about Donatello. He has a wooden stick. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Relax.
He's not my
Donatello's
favorite.
great.
Whose favorite was he?
It's our boy Questions by Matthew. It's his favorite.
Oh, he likes Donatello. I thought he liked
He
Leonardo.
doesn't like Donatello. He loves Donatello. He loves him. Yeah, I mean, I bought this because I might give it to one of my kids because I got my own set already and I'm happy with what I have. But they would always like, "Can I get one? Can I go?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, good luck trying to chase these things down now."
Yeah, just laugh in their face.
Yeah. So with this is a nice way for a lot of people who didn't get the first
Yeah.
waves can get this. I don't like the head sculpts at all either, but whatever. It's turtles. Whatever. I'm a guy that's gonna probably buy the movie 3 ones too.
I'm not.
That's
doing
coming.
That. That's my threshold.
I actually didn't mind that movie. I
hated
didn't.
that movie so much.
I know. D's like, you're crazy. Get out of here. I don't want to talk to you. But I didn't mind it because I love time travel, and I know it didn't make any sense to you. I know you're big on time travel. It was just fun to see them go to feudal Japan and wear those armors. Yes, there's a whole lot of problems with that movie. I'm not going to disagree, but yeah, I didn't mind a little change from New York to a feudal Japan. That's the only reason I liked it. It was just a different place
take.
for the turtles. Yeah, different take.
And that was the last Turtles movie we got that is practical.
Yeah.
And not CGI crapped out of.
Kind of sad, isn't it?
It's so sad. Like thinking about it, going back to that time in the like late 80s when they were filming it, I'm like, this is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather still get stuff like this now than freaking CGI. It sucks. Like times are changing and it's not changing for the better. God, I feel like an old man saying crap like that.
It's a lot cheaper now, is it? Well, maybe it's not a lot cheaper. You gotta have a team of CGI people to work in this, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's more expensive, but maybe they can do a whole lot more than they could do with people inside these giant puppets,
like they
right?
move better, but they always add their own flair or twist to it. Like, okay, so we made them look fantastic. Now make them 10 feet tall and give them muscles.
And have weird things on them, like Michelangelo should have shellfish.
You guys almost had it. You're so close.
But change it for the better because we want to sell toys. Thank you, Michael Bay. Did you guys pick this up or are you going to pick it up at all?
I pre-ordered the 4-pack. I didn't get the accessories.
Okay.
I like the accessories set. I really do because NECA is really good with that. I got a few of them.
Yeah.
They started out with the Friday the 13th, where you got the dock from Camp Crystal Lake with the sign. Mm-hmm. And then he did the Nightmare on Elm Street, where you got the street signs and you got him when he's the television and the arms come out and the TV has a hollow graphic sticker on it. So it looks like TV static.
Oh yeah. Those lenticular ones.
And then and then he did one for It, where it's like the sewer drain, where it looks like water going underneath. And there's actually enough room because you got the It head where it's all shadowy. So it looks like he's peeking out and you see his bright blue eyes. I'm like, this is great. I just want the telephone from this set. So if you're not going to use it, Elvin, I'll take it off.
Oh my God. Okay. I was just going to mention this. I was actually planning on putting this in the alley of a diorama that I'm getting, and I was going to have April O'Neil, the April O'Neil that we got from the series, and I was going to have her pick it up and talk. That would have been fun, and I would have the turtles behind her in the turtles, what you call it, the cape, the coats.
Oh, the trench
coats.
It would have been fun. I can't wait to do that, something like that. So that's why. This was one of the reasons why I bought this is because of this phone. It was a selling, but you're welcome to use this if you want to take some pictures and stuff. But yeah, no, this is something that that's one of the big reasons, and then the Ripple chips and the potato chips.
Yeah,
I mean, come on.
I like when they add those like that level of
So I definitely, and then the dog actually reminds me of my friend's dog. We had a German Shepherd that passed away, but it kind of reminds me of that dog too. So it was a good dog. So I'm a sucker for pet animals like that. So yeah, I mean, I just scooped it up. It wasn't cheap though. I think it was like $60 or something like that.
Yeah.
You
It
know
wasn't
what?
cheap.
That's the range the sets
Yeah.
usually go for. But honestly, if you can get another one, do it. Because the thing that I've seen with these accessory sets is they sell out and then they go for like double the price. So have a backup.
You're just saying that because you want that phone.
No,
Don't even.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna go that deep because it's just like, where am I gonna put the phone? I just love anything accessories that, you know, are so not necessarily integral, but you know, we love it. We're collectors.
Speaking of nostalgia, oh, Super 7 is just bringing the heat, huh? Oh my god. I don't know what to do now. I got
no jokes for you.
Oh,
You didn't do any.
can oh, silly rabbit.
Oh, maybe I don't know.
So
I know you did Hasbro. I didn't know if you're doing. Super
I did
7,
Mezco as well.
Yeah.
And I did Super 7 as well. Oh, oh it's getting deep here with Joe's. But they're so good. I mean, look at Scarlet. She just, oh my god. It's like the animation just pops right out.
They do look amazing.
I'm lucky. I was never a Joe fan, as you know. So it's just like, yeah, they're cool.
Oh, you are. But do you not see them as cool, like interesting?
Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow, yes.
Would you get Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow?
Not Super 7, Hasbro, yes.
Oh,
because if
man.
I'm gonna get them, I might as well get ones that scale with everything else, opposed to this random. What is that? 6.5 inches, 7 inches,
something like that.
Yeah.
My problem with this is they haven't even. This is Series 3, by the way, right? And they haven't even released Series 1 yet.
What?
Why are we in Series 3 when you haven't released 1 yet? It's crazy.
Here's the problem with that. Like, you know, you're gonna keep giving launches of these when no one has Series 1 yet. And, you know, you're going to produce these figures. People are going to get the first series. And what if they end up turning out to be crap?
Yeah, well, that's the problem right now. People are like, everyone's saying, oh, wait, these are nice. These are awesome. Like, you know, you've got the Trooper, you got Scarlet, you got Storm Shadow, and you got Doc. By the way, there was a theory that all the companies that are getting the license from Hasbro to make G.I. Joes, they weren't allowed to make any figure that they didn't make first. Well, Doc has not been made by Hasbro, so that theory's out the window. They're pretty much they can make anything they want. But the biggest issue is here is Series 1 hasn't even come out in the hands of anybody. How are you on Series 3 and expecting people to drop money? Like, people want their figures. And Series 1 came out, what, I think 8 months ago? Maybe, yeah.
What?
I would say about 8 months ago is when they were soliciting and selling Series 1, something like that. 6 to 8 months, somewhere there. And, you know, I pre-ordered it because I was like, oh, this looks so cool, right? And I didn't realize Hasbro is going to, well, I did know, but I didn't know when they're going to do it. But Hasbro started making their retro line of G.I. Joes already. I thought it was going to be at least a couple of years before they do that. But hey, they saw Super 7 do it. They're like, okay, we better get a retro version of these out. And they got what's her name, Baroness. They got Gung Ho in their retro looks. I'm still gonna get these guys because the accessories they come with is insane. I'm a big fan. I've always mentioned G.I. Joe is one of my favorite lines, and I'm gonna get them. But I'm kind of peeved here that I'm waiting 3 series in before I even get any of them. That kind of bothers me here. It's like, this is ridiculous. You shouldn't be waiting 3 series to get your figures. It's ridiculous. It's like worse than Mezco. At least Mezco, they do 2 figures at a time to disappoint you. This is a whole series, right? I don't know. I pre-ordered them already, but I don't know when I'm gonna get them. Who knows? It's just frustrating.
In 3 years.
Speaking of figures that are delayed or will be delayed, here's our Mayfix Magneto. Not the AOA Magneto that everybody that bought, including myself. This is the Jim Lee adapted version. What do you guys think?
I think he looks great. I didn't get him, but he looks accurate. In my
What?
I don't. No, I
Are
don't
you
care.
crazy? Why?
I don't care. I don't need him.
Because we got Marvel Legends.
Wait, you have Mayfix figures, right?
Yeah.
Do you have X-Men Mayfix figures?
Do I? No, I don't think so.
No,
No, I don't think so.
You didn't get Wolverine. You didn't
No.
get Cyclops.
No.
Wow, I thought you had them. I didn't
No, I don't
know
have
that
any
you-
of them.
I did not know that. Wow.
Gambit. If I saw Gambit like in person, I'd probably buy him.
That has got
Doesn't
to be one of
Ages 3 and Up have him?
No,
the
I
world
don't think
doesn't
so.
have.
I think
I went around the world looking for it. I have it myself, but I was trying to get it for a friend of mine, and I went around the world looking for this thing, and I cannot find it anywhere. I went to Australia, Europe, Japan. I even went to some places like Indonesia websites. Nothing, zero, sold out everywhere. So
Storm I pre-ordered. 'Cause
Storm.
I don't have a Storm in my collection at all, so I was like, I might as well just pre-order.
Well, you don't have the Hasbro one.
I have the Punk one, but I want her like Jim Lee look.
Well, didn't the white and black have the Jim Lee look?
Yeah, I never bought it.
No, not really.
Wow, hey,
It's just
it's
like-
closest thing we
It's the
got
closest
from
thing you'll
Hasbro,
get.
isn't it?
But like,
Yeah.
Okay.
since I don't
Which-
have her, I might as well get it.
Which I want to bring up the subject because we're on Hasbro and talking about the Jim Lee look. So recently, Hasbro gave us the new animated version of Jean
Yeah,
Grey.
we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get.
Oh,
into that.
okay.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
You'll have your moment.
Oh yeah, you'll get your chick.
Yeah.
I know you're itching to get that one going. I got you.
Okay.
You.
Okay. Oh my God.
I'm gonna get this, even though I have the AOA one. I only got the AOA because of the ponytail and that look.
He looks cool. I
Uh,
like his helmet.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but I'm gonna get this. I am kind of disappointed about the effects, though. What part of this shows magnetic pulse?
Maybe
They should add
Iceman
in like
got him.
they should
Like
add
this
like,
is Iceman. effects,
they should have
right?
added like translucent, like I don't know, like rods, so you could plug in like.
They should
metal
have
pieces.
contacted Can of Beams to show them
Yeah.
what effects look like. This is ridiculous. Like, what is this? Is he gonna fight Street Fighter characters with this? Like, I don't understand. Is he doing a Hadouken with this fist? Like, it's just so weird. Like, out of all the effects, they thought this looked like magnetic pulse or
And
magnetic beams.
Even his other effect, it's kind of cheesy. Like,
You know,
I don't know if you
okay.
have the photo of it. It just looks like discs with circles in it.
No, I only got these ones here.
Yeah, like
Oh, this one right here.
no, there's another
That's
one. Where,
that's the star you put on top of the Christmas tree.
yeah,
Oh, I see what you're talking
that
about.
one.
Here's the thing. What if they should have encompassed in a giant ball? You know how he's always
Yes.
flying?
Oh yeah.
You could have done a package like that's a missed opportunity right there. Did a
Even
package
if-
with it.
Even if they, because they got to think of the package size, even if they did the half bubble where it looks like it's growing, you can have it in front of him
Hey, see,
or
that's-
have it behind him.
Custom Matthew said would have been dope to get a power orb for him to float. Yes, dude, look
Yeah.
at that. This man, he reads my mind. We have powers. We share ideas back and forth. But yeah, sorry, Chris. Go ahead. You're saying.
Oh, I got to repeat myself.
Sorry.
But no, the power orb where it looks like it's like going around his body, but have it halfway so it fits in the packaging. So you can either have it in front of him, making it look like he's in the bubble, or behind him where it looks like it's like starting to surround himself.
Yeah,
I'd rather have that.
I
And
just sorry. Go ahead.
I'd probably buy it just for that effect piece.
I just don't know where they're going with these effects. They're nothing to do with Magneto. This is just lazy, like not paying attention to detail. You already had one Magneto made. Like you're not even going to spend so much money in R&D to get this guy up and running. You already got the mold already from the other Magneto. The least you could have done was kill it with the accessories, right? Like just go to town and do such a cool accessory that's not been done by a Hasbro, because these effects look like Hasbro effects.
Here,
Right?
Maybe that's where they got them from.
they're the
Yeah.
discs Chris was talking about.
Oh, do you have it already on there?
I dropped it in that folder.
Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't
what
know they-
is this?
they-
What is this? Oh my god!
Right?
Oh, they're so hideous.
See, that looks like Iceman and Invisible Woman
So
pieces.
bad. That looks like Cap's shield if it was frozen.
Yeah. And hey, if
They're pretty
it's
tiny, too,
probably
on him.
yeah.
Oh, they're tiny too. There you go. That's Cap's
They're like
younger
they're
brother.
like palm size. They're frisbees.
That's Junior Cap's shield.
Baby Cap.
His dog Cap. His
Pup
dog's
Cap.
frisbee. Throws a frisbee.
Oh my god.
So bad.
Sorry, I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries. Let's talk about Gene when he's gone. No, just kidding. Let's talk about D likes to talk about these guys, gals and guys. Something that sold out within minutes on the
Did it?
website.
I'm surprised.
Oh yes. I went on, it was sold out. I'm like, screw it. I'm not even gonna bother going to get this. I don't really care. It would have been fun to get them just because they're different colors. But the fact that they were sold out within a couple of minutes or something like that. Did you see this one, Chris? The Power Rangers 2-pack from Boom Studios. The red and yellow switched over.
It's cool looking, but this doesn't resonate with me in any way, so it'd be a pass.
I thought what they were doing is there was a flashback issue where it showed the Rangers before them. And I think it was the 80s. I thought that's what they're doing. So we would have had different head sculpts that weren't Jason. And then it just turned out to be palette swaps of these guys. I don't care.
Does this ever happen?
Yeah, it did.
Show.
I forgot when
in
it
the
happened.
show?
I don't think so in the show. It's just in the comic.
So this is just comic specific.
Yeah.
Hence Boom Studios in the back, right? In the back of the box.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
If you could get it, would you get it? Because I know it's sold out on Hasbro Pulse, but
no.
If it was sitting there on the shelf at GameStop, would you get it?
No. What I would want is the Red Ranger in the female body. Because in the comic, the old team she was, I wouldn't even put the human head on. I'd just pretend that was her. And then that's it. And then I'd paint the rest the appropriate colors.
The Red Ranger is in a female body, though.
No, I mean, yeah, that's why I'd want her if it wasn't a 2-pack.
Okay.
I'm not going to buy a 2-pack just for that.
Those boots look pretty thick, though.
Are they using the...
Looks like the bottom leg is...
They're using the males? They're using the males?
Yeah,
boots?
that's a pretty thick... It looks really weird.
Hold on a sec.
Because even on the yellow, at least the boot looks scaled.
Yeah, those look chunky.
No, they're pretty... Yeah, they're pretty bulky.
I mean, it should be the way the picture is laid out, right? So...
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, they're pretty bulky.
The fact that they're not they're pinless is like me and you were talking about this earlier, that why are the Rangers always getting the best articulation? Right? Like they always
double jointed elbows, double jointed elbows.
Pinless, double jointed, butterfly, the works. They
Because
get it all.
If you look at it, for them, it doesn't cost that much money because all the figures use the same body. Especially if it's female figures, they don't have to create new sculpts. It's the same body, just painted differently.
That's true.
So they're like,
but this is all new, though. This is all new, right?
Yeah, but now they can use that forever.
Yeah, and then now they're gonna make me go buy the whole team again. Like this is crazy. Pinless. I saw this. I'm like, you know what? Like, screw you guys for doing this.
Okay, something funny. This is the throwback to when I was a big Power Rangers fan when it came out, and it came out with accessories. Did you guys ever? I know I always wanted them. You can get the Power Ranger gloves where it had a little button in it. So when you swipe down, it would make the same sound. And when you whip your hands around, it would do the exact same thing. I'm like, oh my God, I want those. I never had those.
Customs Matthew says the licensing fees is low because they own Hasbro owns Power. Yes, same with G.I. Joe. That's why they're able to give you more for less sometimes, not all the time. All right, on to the next one. We'll talk about everyone's favorite, He-Man. Introducing Anniversary Edition, He-Man. Thanks, Mattel, for making me buy a He-Man 6 months ago when you just made a better one. Thank you. That's
Is
how
he
they
the
get
same?
you.
Is he the same except with a different head?
No, this is better. It's not the same.
Is
The
it?
chest is different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just looks more proportionate. The other one looked like the chest was smaller. I have to get it in hand to take a look at it, and I have to go look at my He-Man that I have. But the head is different, obviously. He just looks better. I don't know why. Just I have to look at it, compare it closely, but he just looks so much better. It's the head too, right? If the head is tiny, it's gonna throw the whole figure off. That was the biggest problem with the Revelation line. The Skeletor and He-Man had smaller heads, and it just made the figure look weird and not proportioned. But this one, they killed it with this one. It looks pretty good. Yeah,
Some
oh man,
accessories.
yeah, and they're just gonna make me buy this all over again. Thanks. Just so nice to spend my money. Love it.
Yeah, deep down, you're like, I can't wait to add 5 of these to my collection.
I didn't say that. Stop it.
No,
Oh man.
please. When
The
we
box-
love a
the box
character
looks
so
pretty nice.
much,
Sorry?
I like the packaging on these figures,
Yeah.
like the He-Man figures. Yeah.
Well, on to the next one here. Where we go? We're gonna go to everyone's favorite.
uh,
Does this deserve the hashtag slappies as well?
Yeah.
oh my god,
That's
yes.
pretty lazy.
I
What happened?
I am sorry.
Why is she so sad? I feel
So-
sad just looking at it.
Here's the problem. Her hair is way too orange. And, I was hoping that they'd fix the whole hair coiffed going the other way instead of the same way and looking like it's all messy. But, like, why does she look so bored? And
She does not want to be here. Like,
exactly.
she's with Cyclops on a date, and she's like, "I'd rather be riding shotgun with Wolverine on his bike."
She
like-
looks like me on a day of my most depressing day. It's like emotionless.
This is terrible here.
And the paint job. So the one thing I want to mention is, I'm not someone who needs female characters to be super big and busty, but with how the highlighting and shadowing is working on this figure is not working at all, because she's got the smaller and lower down breasts. The way the shadowing looks, it looks like they're just hanging a bit lower. And I'm just, it annoyed me. And,
Yeah.
seriously.
Tell us how you really feel, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so pissed. I'm so upset. I actually came
For those of you who don't know, this is like Chris's favorite character.
yeah.
So he's a little more critical.
I'm not gonna lie. A part of me did giggle because I'm like, Chris is gonna hate this figure.
I'm like, so far that gives me 2 Jean Greys that I'm so upset with. The first is the House of X Marvel girl, and then this piece of crap. So that being said, I did come across a petition someone started
Really?
for change.
I heard about
And
this.
I think it's got like 1,000 signatures already.
Send
So
me the link.
if-
I will sign it. I will sign it.
yes,
Right
and it has the image of someone's rendering of the actual animated head. I'm like, you're just giving us a repaint. I'm sure you could have spent a little bit of money and gave us that head. And you know what? We didn't even need a second head. Just give us that animated, real sculpted head, and I'd be fine with it. And I'd give you $50 for it because at least it looks like the animation.
Yeah. Did you pre-order it?
No,
Oh, okay.
I know.
Did you pre-order it?
Oh God, no.
Do I want to answer that question? I pre-ordered it.
Yeah, of course you did. They
I
have you.
pre-ordered
They
it
have
so
you.
I can have Chris open it.
They have
review
you.
it.
yeah,
I'm gonna
I'm gonna do the review on it and then set it on fire. Fuck.
Chris
Oh,
really
my
hates
God.
this thing. Look at it, like
I'm
those
like-
those droopy lips, and then the lighting
What?
unfortunately makes her look like she has buck teeth.
And it's just like, what is up with her eyes? There's like the
Glass eyes.
Seriously.
Like
Like I love
that's what Todd was worried about, and they went ahead and just did it.
Yeah.
See, I like that they added the paint
This
detail on her hands.
This one is not bad.
It's
The way it
angle.
looks right here, it's not too bad. It's the angle, right? Yeah, exactly. But if you have to, make a figure look only a specific angle, then you got a problem, right? So
Yeah, and in their promotional poses, I'm like, don't you want to pose it to where at least the cell shading lines up with the legs so it doesn't look
Yeah.
so janky? It's so unfortunate because I might end up getting one and I'm just going to repaint the face and the hair, and it's
yeah,
I probably just I only want these figures for the boxes because I don't want to have to go back and collect all these again and change up what my set is, because then it's not going to fit in with the villains that are in there.
yeah.
I don't want to double buy unless it's one of my favorite figures. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just repaint the one that I already have. Maybe that's what I'll do for my custom corner. Can we move on to the next subject, please?
I want to leave this on for a couple of seconds here. No. Yeah, no, it's I don't know what they were doing. I saw this, I'm like, whoa, like I wanted to throw up. Like, what is this? But yeah, I mean, well, who knows? I mean, Beast is coming. So many other
right.
characters are gonna,
Yeah.
they're all going to be coming. We'll see. But this is a way, I guess, fans who are just starting out collecting can get these figures. They're the only way they can get them without paying ridiculous
because
prices.
You didn't get them the first time around. You get the shittier versions.
At least it got some, okay, Chris? Don't be a hater. All right, on to our next topic, which is the Moon Knight TV show on the Disney Plus that is going to be coming out in 2 days.
That soon?
2 days. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Midnight or early morning, whatever way you want to look at it. We'll say midnight because it's Moon Knight on Wednesday or Tuesday midnight, whatever. You get the point. It's going to be 6 episodes. Rumor is they might drop 2 episodes this week to get your taste buds a little tingly, because I think the first episode is going to be really slow.
Probably.
So, yeah, because he's going to, figure his way out to the pyramids or whatever it is. And then eventually the second episode will have him get his powers, I guess. But predictions, let's talk about this. Like, I mean, we've all seen all the Disney Plus Marvel stuff, and we've talked about them extensively, episode by episode. This time we're going to be doing it a little bit different. We're going to be debuting our Popcorn Chicken segment. It's not going to be anything different than what we've done before, but it's going to be a special segment in our YouTube channel where somebody just wants to go and see movie and TV show talk. They just go on there, that segment, and they'll be filled with all that content. But let's talk about our expectations for this. Like, I mean, what are your thoughts? You've seen the trailer. You know the actors are going to be involved. Oscar Isaac, Ethan Hawke. What do you guys think so far? What you've seen? Are you feeling it, or you're just like, yeah, I'll dip my toe in it, but we'll see. But what do you guys think, Chris? D? One of you? Anybody?
I'll dip my toe in it. I'm not against it, but I don't know. It could be a slow burn, and then that will lose me. So I hope they don't turn me off within the first few episodes, since there's only 6 episodes. I don't want him to be like the full-fledged Moon Knight at episode 5. Like, I want to see him do his thing. Build. And it's hard because, for those of you who don't know, he has dissociative disorder. So he has more than one personality, and each personality has their own history. So that's a lot of character development in 6 episodes. Like, one of my favorite versions of him is Mr. Knight, and it's the one with the mask and the suit.
Yep, the suit. Yeah, helps aid police, right?
Like, yeah. Alvin's going to be doing a talk about that. He actually did it already. We're going to upload it soon just for you. So
yeah,
we're going to
do a little bit of nugget. It was a That's a bit. It was collab with the team here to put it all together. But yeah, I mean, are you excited, Chris?
I'm
Are you?
excited. Yeah.
I'm actually excited. It caught me in with the trailer. The only thing is, there's a pretty big con to if they are going to release the first 2 episodes, because they shouldn't have to release a second episode if the first episode is going to be quite of a boring episode.
Is this WandaVision all over again?
That's what I'm worried about.
The thing is, I'm gonna give it a go, because realizing that and understanding more why the first 2 episodes were the way they were, they were going by what was done in the comic book, and you had to make it through that. But if you're not raking them in with the first episode to stick around to the next week, then you're doing something wrong. Instead of, oh, no, it's okay, here's the second episode, go and watch that. But then the other problem is you're only giving us 6 episodes, and like going off
we've been down this road a lot of times,
I know,
right?
it's just like you can't give us the first 2 episodes and then only have 4 episodes left. Like, what was your goal and your plan on this whole thing? Are we going to be getting another season? Are they going to wait to see how this first season does?
Here's my theory. Theory on this. Because they want to end this before Obi-Wan comes out.
But then you're pushing it. Then you're pressuring yourself. Like, then how's the writing going to be? Like, did they...
You just chopped off your own leg just for the sake of it.
Yeah. And we got Obi-Wan,
I don't know. I just think that they want to space these guys out. But that's the problem I have with Disney Plus is like, why do you need to space it out?
They're all going to come back to you. I'm not going to just not watch Obi-Wan now because I finished Moon Knight. Like,
I can watch 2 episodes.
But
right?
for them, the smart thing, what they're doing is because they want to spread it out, because they want consumers to come back. They want to boost watchers in different pieces of the year. So, for example, it's like, I know this is weird, but this is another way of looking at it. Working in cosmetics, there's counters that do gift with purchases, and some of them do it 3 or 4 times a year. And the reason why they do that is to boost sales for that quarter of the year. So that's probably what they're looking at when they're releasing these. But you know what, Obi-Wan, if they even pushed it to a June release, you would still get people to watch it. I'm still going to watch it.
I think they're afraid, though, because there's a lot of shows that Netflix and HBO Max are releasing in June and July. I think Stranger Things is coming around that time, and there's a lot of viewers that are going to watch it. I don't know if that's a good enough reason for me, because why are you afraid of the competition?
It's Star Wars. People love freaking Star Wars.
It's a huge amount of fan base there.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. I mean, they are not going to, like, even if Moon Knight was separated episode by episode, I think it still would give 1 week in gap between the two. But I don't know for a reason why they're doing this. It could just be a slow burn, like you're saying, D, where they didn't want people to jump off. They're looking at it from a big picture, which, I kind of alluded to earlier in terms of trying to get not the core fans, but the other randoms to come watch, to give that boost of how many viewers are watching this. So I think the reason why they probably put 2 together, and like I said, it's a rumor, it's not confirmed. I think the reason why they're doing that is because they want to retain the random people onto the next episode, because a lot of people will tune in on the original episode, but how many of them will they retain going forward? And I think they are dropping these 2 because they realize the first episode might not seal the deal in getting a lot of people to come back for the next episodes. By having them packaged together, maybe it's enough, they think, to continue people moving forward. Those are 2 good theories of why they're patching the 2 together, but until Wednesday, we won't know, right? And we'll talk about it next week. But I will definitely talk about it on Popcorn Chicken if they do package it together, and did they need to. Definitely go into a bunch of Easter eggs and things like that as well. So it'll be a good breakdown on that. Moon Knight is supposed to be connecting with some of the MCU characters. Blade has been talked about, and so is Black Knight. They're supposed to be the Midnight Suns, along with another prominent MCU character, Ghost Rider. Was there anybody else? Was there Punisher? No, Punisher was not in there, right?
Was a version of Strange in there? I can't remember.
I just remember those four as the Midnight Suns. But if we just get those four together, whoa, that's insane. You know, like
all that in 6 episodes.
No. I meant like
just in the future.
They're going to connect him to the bigger.
Okay.
Bigger picture with these guys and have their own little team, the Midnight Suns, right?
I would be down for that.
Well, the werewolf, I can't remember the name of the werewolf. There's a specific name for that werewolf.
Scruffy?
Yeah, Ralph.
Yeah. My wife is burning.
Clifford. Clifford, the big brown Wolverine.
Jesus.
But no, because it's a werewolf, obviously you're gonna have vampires and all that, and then you got to bring in Blade. You know, you got to have that whole what do you call it? The whole monster and all that, you know, going on. So I think that'd be cool to get these guys, and then demons. Well, then you're gonna have to for Ghost Rider, right? For demons. Mm-hmm. So it'd be cool. I'd be down for that.
That's the one thing I'm looking forward to, is because I'm always up for anything that's that come on, I love Buffy and Angel. So anything that taps into like historical in Egypt sense, I'm all for.
I didn't even touch that. Yeah, I didn't even talk about that yet. Like just the fact that it's Egyptian. How cool is that? I love Egyptian stories. I love the landscape, everything. It's just so cool, right?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be awesome to get that. And there's supposed to be some sort of mentioning of a multiverse by the gods in the show. That Khonshu
just do something new and not mention the multiverse, because that's all we've been getting.
Hey, come on now. We haven't even had the movie come out yet, and you're already burnt out. You're going to see a whole lot of this. You saw with Loki. You're going to see with Moon Knight at midnight, and then you're going to see a whole lot of it on Doctor Strange, and it's going to continue. It's going to come down heavy. It's going to rain down multiverse all year long next year. So get used to it. Jump on board. Grab yourself some popcorn chicken. What do you think? I just hear D just grunting.
Just keep it entertaining and don't rely on the multiverse as your excuse every freaking time. That's all I gotta say.
You're gonna a whole lot of multiverse.
I'm so hungry. It's due to the multiverse shift. I need to pee. Oh my god, the multiverse is pissed. You know?
I get it, because like in every movie, the main character is conveniently breaking the multiverse. They've all just collaborated unknowingly, all in their own way.
They're just a bunch of haters. That's what you two are. Just a bunch of old grumpy men complaining about multiverse.
And there we have it.
Get off my multiverse lawn.
10 different people all click. Stop talking, Jess. I don't like your multiverse question.
Oh my god.
Does it even exist if it's not multiverse? D, why don't you answer that question?
Okay, this is coming from the person when I said...
okay.
When I said...
You want to tread carefully here, my friend.
Not Peter Parker Spider-Man, but Ben Reilly Spider-Man. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, there's more than one Spider-Man. She's like, what do you mean? And then I showed her Spider-Verse, the comic, and she just got furious. Like, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. There can only be one Spider-Man.
D is alluding to his better half, by the way. I'm just trying to save you here, D.
No, it's fine. We're going to debate after this about multiverse.
Oh, yes. Please record it for short. YouTube Shorts need it. YouTube Short needs it. Yes, I agree. Right, Chris? Wouldn't you love to see that as a YouTube Short? I would love to see that. Good old debate.
Hey, it's new TV drama, so sure, why not?
Reality TV.
We all know who's going to win anyways, Jess.
Yeah,
yeah, she's vicious.
Yeah.
Yes.
She wears the pants in this family.
Well, we already knew that. Come on. All right. Okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you guys for this?
This is tough.
Is it more exciting than any of the TV shows MCU has produced, or is it below something? Give me something to work with here.
Oh, that's hard
Right?
to
Right? That's a
say.
curveball.
Yeah,
Well, we got
I'm just
Wanda, we got Winter Soldier, Falcon, we've got Loki, we've got who else? We got What If. What am I missing here? I'm missing one more.
I'd put it third after Loki and Falcon and Captain America. Or is it Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Yeah. What? Okay, where would you rank it, Chris?
I'd rank it third. Oh,
You rank it third. Okay, yeah.
I'm not gonna rank it. I'm just on a scale from 1 to 10. Me looking forward to it, I'll give it an 8.
Okay, in that regards, then I would.
Oh, you're gonna give it a score already? Okay.
No,
Well,
excitement level.
excitement
Excitement level.
Okay.
level.
Excitement level 8. Okay.
I would do the
Cool.
same. I am worried though. I feel that there's not enough time to build his character. Like I think they're making a big mistake by making it only 6 episodes.
Unless they say it's going to continue on to other stuff. Like, what if at the very ending they show, Blade show up at the end?
Then
Right?
great.
Mahershala Ali shows up and says,
Yeah.
"Hey, let's we got more things to worry about here. Let's get
If
going." And then you
you-
see
if-
Black Knight show up with his ebony blade.
If they could successfully explain his lore and origin without leaving loose ends, then I'm all for it. But he's complex. He's hard. He's hard to do.
And this is a limited series for those who don't know that they're not a season. There's no season 2 coming. This is a one-shot deal.
They
For
could
what-
say that.
Yeah,
if
but I
it
mean,
does
why
well-
why even say that then? Because they never said that to anybody anything else. Every time they've said that, it has come true. They said WandaVision is only going to be a limited series, so there's no talks of part 2 coming. I get it; they can always change their mind if fans clamor for it. They
Yeah.
said Loki is coming back, so we know there's a season 2. But I think what they're doing is they are serving up this because it's the 3 hours, right? If you put it all together, it's 3 hours. It's more than they would have probably done for a movie for Moon Knight. So you're probably giving him more room to develop by doing the TV show. And they're just going to have him work his way into other movies. The Moon Knight appearance will show up on Blade, maybe. Probably show up on Black Knight. But I think that's what the plan is, to continue into the big screens. Because otherwise, I don't think Isaac would sign on for that, because he's a big time actor. He's an up and coming superstar. Why would he limit himself to a TV show?
Well, TV shows nowadays, it's like you're still in a Disney production. That's a huge thing. And, it's not the first time he's been with Disney.
No, I'm not saying that he won't do it. I'm just saying that he would not want to limit that character on a TV show. You would want to be part of big movies because you get paid big and you get more exposure, right?
So they better, all I'm going to say is, if that's their plan because in the past we've gotten the movies and then we got their spinoff shows, which I kind of like this. We're introduced to a new character that then is going to be put into the MCU. So if that is their main plan, then they better do a good job in these 6 episodes, because maybe it's a whole history of who he is and not just like, building up. Maybe by the end of the season or the series, he's still new. We're still learning. And then, once he goes into the MCU, then it's kind of, does that make sense? It's kind of more into who he is as a hero.
D, what's your final take on this here?
I'm still at odds. Like, I don't think it's enough time. I hope it's what Chris is saying. Like, by the end, we're just getting a prelude to him
Something
going
bigger, right? Something bigger scale. I think I need to see some sort of indication or clue that this is journey for Moon Knight is just starting, and that he's going to be on to bigger and badder, crazier, cooler things. And maybe at the end, maybe we see another alter version of him, another character show up, because he does have more than what they're showing right now. Mark and Steven have been the only ones indicated right now. Maybe we'll see more. I'm very excited for it. I'd put it right behind Loki in terms of my excitement factor. More excited than Wanda, more excited than Captain America and Winter Soldier. But Yeah, right behind Loki. We will see. Is there anything else we want to add before we wrap it up for today?
I think
No.
that's about it.
No. Good show, fun. It was great to talk about these awesome topics. And if you're listening to us, we appreciate it. If you're watching us, thank you. If you're listening and are wondering, where we can find these guys, awesome guys here, Astonishing NR. Go to our many platforms and you'll just type in Astonishing NR. You'll find us. Go to our YouTube channel if you're listening and subscribe because you'll be automatically entered for a chance to win a prize. When we drop a video, leave a comment on there, and that'll be a great way for you to win cool prizes every month. And go be on a lookout for Popcorn Chicken segment. We're going to be doing a lot of reviews on movies and TV shows. With that being said, wherever you are in the world or the universe, have yourself a good morning, a good day, and a good night. Jean Grey is the best.
I will kill you.